What's something you saw as a kid but didn't realize was messed up until you were older? Growing up, my older sister Natalie was always sick. We had a game we played. Whenever she struggled to breathe, I'd count her inhales until they steadied. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes we'd count past 100 before her lungs remembered how to work properly. I thought this was normal, just like I thought it was normal that our house always smelled like bleach and cleaning products, or that Mom would scrub every surface Natalie touched with disinfectant wipes, or that Natalie wasn't allowed to hug anyone, even me. At age 8, I didn't understand why Natalie had to wear a mask everywhere, years before COVID made it common. When other kids asked about it at school, I'd proudly explain that my sister had a special immune system that made her extra careful about germs. What I didn't understand then was that Mom was making it all up. The first time I noticed something odd was when Natalie got invited to a sleepover. Mom threw such a massive fit that 3 neighbors came to check if everything was okay. She screamed about how the other family's house wasn't sterile enough and how they were trying to kill her baby. That night, I heard Natalie crying in her room. When I peeked in, Mom was making her gargle with something that made her cough and gag. "It's to kill the germs you breathed in today," Mom explained when she saw me watching. "Go back to bed." By age 12, Natalie had been to over 50 doctors. Each time they said nothing was wrong, Mom would rage about their incompetence and find a new one. She'd spend hours online researching rare diseases, convinced she'd finally found what was wrong with Natalie. The medications kept piling up. Our bathroom cabinet looked like a pharmacy. Every morning and night, Mom would hand Natalie different pills. If Natalie questioned taking them, Mom would cry about how her daughter didn't trust her. I started noticing how Natalie only got sick at home. At school, she could run and play like anyone else. But as soon as Mom picked us up, the coughing would start, the breathing problems would return, the mysterious fevers would spike. One day, I came home early from school with a stomach bug. I found Mom crushing pills into Natalie's soup. When she saw me, she dropped the bowl. It shattered on the floor, sending bits of glass and medicated soup everywhere. "It's not what it looks like," she said quickly. "The pills taste bad, so I hide them in her food." But I'd seen the pill bottles. They weren't Natalie's prescriptions. They were Mom's anxiety medications, sleeping pills, and other things I couldn't pronounce. That night, I wrote everything down. Every doctor visit, every mysterious illness, every medication. I took photos of the pill bottles with my iPod. Then I did something that still haunts me. I emailed it all to Natalie's school counselor. Within 24 hours, our house was swarming with police and social workers. They found syringes filled with Ipecac in Mom's purse, something she'd used to make Natalie throw up before doctor visits. They discovered laxatives crushed into her food, medications that made her dizzy, drowsy, and sick. Mom was arrested for medical abuse. They called it Munchausen by proxy, when a parent makes their child sick for attention. But that clinical term doesn't capture the horror of watching your mother systematically poison your sister for years. Natalie and I went to live with our Aunt Sarah. For the first time, I saw my sister truly healthy. No more counting breaths, no more mysterious symptoms, no more pills. But the psychological damage was done. Natalie struggled to eat anything she hadn't prepared herself. She'd panic if anyone got too close when she was sick. She slept with her bedroom door locked. Last month, Natalie had her first baby. Mom, now out of prison, sent cards and called repeatedly from her halfway house, begging to see her grandchild. Natalie blocked her number.